Good morning, guys. Yeah, it is not morning, and yeah, as you can see, I have a pair of goggles on, and the thing is, I ordered those some while ago, and yeah, that was the package I got here today. And I actually regret a little bit that I didn't buy the other ones that also was there. But not because I don't like those here, but because the other one was also actually really cool. But the reason why I bought them was because of the costume. And one really cool thing with those here, I actually looked at them beforehand while at the WWE Live Copenhagen. Because those here, sorry if I sound really tired, because I am. But those are from Becky Lunch, I think. I probably say her name wrong because that's just how I am. But the cool thing is this here. So the light on the, which actually are really cool because all the other goggles I found of this type here, there wasn't light on and they was more expensive than this. So that's why I actually bought those here. Because I want a couple of different goggles for the costume so I can. This is annoying. So I can see which one is the best. So I have this pair here, and then I want to get another pair. And the thing is, with those here, I'm not sure if I will wear them like this, or if I just want to hang them here on my neck instead. But one of those two things I'm thinking I'm doing. But I still have, I think, 2 weeks to figure it out. Yeah, I should be editing the video for the scouts since I only have today and it is a long time to render, but right now I aren't doing that. I'm watching some YouTube videos and trying to wake up, and also I decided to be a little bit disgusting in that way that I decided to eat some chips. And I actually quite like those here, but the weirdest part is there are two different shapes in it, and the taste is actually the same. But there are, as you can see in the package, that and that. And for some reasons, I like that more than this one. But they taste the same. So I think it's just the, what I call the texture of it that does that I'm like the other one more. But anyways, I'm relaxing a little bit and then going to edit the video so I could be finished with it. And I'm also considering dyeing my hair and going back to blue again. So, because it's actually a long time since I have blue hair and I quite like it. The two colors I'm using the most is actually blue, and it has actually been purple, but the ones I like the most is blue and red. So, but we'll see what I'm doing. Yeah, it was planned that I actually just had to eat some of the chips a little bit, but I end up eating the entire bag. So that wasn't really planned. But anyways, I am going to edit the video from the scouts and then some vlogs, because I'm still behind. And what I'm using to edit on is actually Photoshop, which sounds weird to say, but it's actually okay. But I'm trying to see if I can find another program to use that can exactly the same, maybe less, not less, maybe more in the term of video. I already know which program I could use when it comes to editing photos. I know I could use a program like GIMP, but I'm not quite sure with videos. I have heard some things about the program Shortcut. I think that's the name. So maybe I'm checking that out. Because if I can save money every week, not every week, every month, it will be a good thing. Because I don't really have that much money. And Photoshop, it is about 100 Danish crowns. So I could get at least food for, I think at least for 2 days with that money. Actually more. I think I can actually get food for, buy food that will last me 4 days with that money. So that's why I'm looking after some alternative. Guys, I am really clumsy in that way that I just dropped my GoPro and it ain't in the housing. So it is down there. Here is the GoPro, the battery are there in the battery pack. Luckily enough I had that one on, but still not the best. I mean, I know GoPro is really hard to break, but this one here is, yeah, Hero 3 Plus, and it is most durable when it is in the housing. And for instance, as you can see on it, I have already smashed the screen. So hopefully it still works. And why did I point the camera up in the ceiling? But hopefully it works. Let me just see if I can turn it on. Yeah, no problem there. So that's a good thing, because it will be a really big of a bummer if that didn't work anymore. Yeah, as usual, I got to bed really late, so... But before I'm going to sleep, I actually really want to test out the goggles, how they are when they are in the light, because when I turned it on earlier, it looks like there was a really quite powerful. So I wanted to see that, so that's also why there aren't that much light, because the only light that are right now to light this up is that lamp, and I'm going to shut that out, no, to turn it off in a moment and then switch on the goggles just to see how powerful the light are. So let's do that. Where is the button? This is. They are actually quite powerful, as you can see. They are lighting me up really well. And yeah, they change color. I'm really excited for this. I don't know if I'm going to use those for the costume or not, but I will be finding out. I will find out if I'm going to do that or not. I just have to figuring out exactly what I'm going to do with the costume. But also I've managed to edit a couple of vlogs, which I'm really stoked about. I've edited 2 vlogs and I'm thinking both vlogs will be up tomorrow. So I can actually get fucked on. And yeah, as you can see, you can turn them off that way one of the time. But anyways, I need to get to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow and to a meeting with the school counselor and see if I can stay in school or not, which I really hope I can, because the thing is, if I can't stay, I have some really big trouble in that way that I will not be earning any money, and without any money I can't live here, and also I can't live here if I aren't going to school. because you have to go to school to live here. So I am really having some really big troubles if I can't continuing the school. But anyways, I will go to bed now, so good night, guys.
Are you far away or are you inside something? Is this a camera?
I'm Pickle Rick.